Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to The Witcher Enhanced Edition. Thank you so much for joining me. We're in the Temple Quarter of Vizima, and I think one of the last things we did at the end of the last episode was we gave Carmen some medicine that should help Vincent and his werewolf issue. I gave Carmen Kalkstein's medicine. I certainly hope it cures Vincent. I should check on Carmen in some time and ask. Well, we just did that, so I'm pretty sure that she's not going to have anything new to say to us.
Only my man is important now.
Yes, only her man is important now. So she doesn't have anything new. So we need to decide what to do now. And I guess, once again, we got this medic still that I cannot seem to find. We track her on the map. It shows her in St. Leviota's, but every time I've gone there, she hasn't been there. So, slow-moving Geralt here. We're going to run back over to the hospital and see if she's not there. And hopefully she will be. And if she's not, I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, it's what? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know, maybe today's her day off or something. Let's go see if she's in here. It's not looking good. Maybe these nurses know where she is.
I pray to Melitele daily to give me strength. A medic I know says stitch red to red, white to white, and everything will be alright.
I don't think she's in here.
I want to party.
It's weird. I mean, how am I supposed to finish this quest if she never comes back? I don't know. She'll show up somewhere, I'm sure.
Say,
this game is a little weird about quests sometimes. So, I don't know. I guess maybe we needed to come back here at nighttime. Maybe she works the night shift. I don't know. I don't know how much more time I'm going to spend on it. I just want to finish the quest. I'm not too concerned about the 50 orens that she's going to give us. In the meantime, let's see. We still have these contracts here. The graveir contracts. We could run back into the cemetery and see if there's another graveir that we can could kill. Because we need 5, and I think we've only got 2 right now. 2 graveir bones. Gosh, Geralt, why are you running so slow, man? Well, spacebar doesn't make him jump, it just pauses the game. Geralt doesn't jump in this game. When will I learn? Yeah, there's really no way to make him run faster. So, we'll just have him saunter over here while the gravedigger goes about his work. So we'll go in here, we'll take out this graveir, and then we'll use the cemetery. Good, there is one over there. We'll use this cemetery as a shortcut for to get to the trade quarter. See, now Geralt's running fast. That's what I like. I like a fast-moving Geralt. Okay. There we go. Oh. Yes, the powerful 1-2 combo of Ard and a silver sword. Let's see. So we got another bone from him. And yeah, sure enough, we only have 2 of them so far. So now we have 3. We need 5 to finish the quest. Yeah, fast-moving Geralt. Look at him go. I like this Geralt. This is a Geralt I can get behind right here. Why don't you move this fast all the time, Geralt? This is awesome. Alright, we'll go to the trade quarter now, and we need to show this stone to both Triss and Leuvaarden. And I think I'm going to show it to Triss first. Oh, that's neat, this little map of the cemetery there. Chapel Ruins, why does that show up as a thing? Okay. Yeah, we'll show Triss first. Maybe we can try to get her trust back. She's not real happy with us. She hasn't been since we left Alvin with Shawnee instead of bringing Alvin to her. She's been pissed with us, man. So let us see if we can't gain some favor with Triss here real quick. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. Hopefully she'll talk to us. Whoa, why are there remains out here? What's going on here? Look at this. Remains of what? Kikimors. Ah. I wonder if these are left over from when I was here before. When it was nighttime and we came through here. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Well, Triss lives right down here, so it's not a long walk to Triss's. Alright, Triss. I got something to show you. Oh, she's down here. I'm gonna save it before I do something stupid. Who knows? Oh my gosh, is she actually wearing different clothes, or... No, that's what she always wears. It just looks different.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
She's still not very happy with us.
Listen, I've found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Interesting. Let me see.
Oh, she's all friendly
Geralt,
now.
It's a telecommunicator. It leaves a magical trace of any transfers.
Meaning?
With a bit of luck, we can use this to find the Salamandra base.
So...
We'll talk to Leuvaarden about it.
Okay. We will talk to Leuvaarden? I should get back to the banquet and speak with Triss or Leuvaarden. What? The banquet? What is this? Alright. This game thinks there's a banquet going on? I should ask Triss about tracing Radovid and using the magic stone. We need to speak in private. Well, this is private. Let's talk to her.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
Know anything more about the magic communicator I gave you?
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the Salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
You're giving me mixed signals, woman. You're like all concerned about me, but you don't even want to speak to me.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Triss marked the destination of the magic signal from the stone. Let's see where it is on our map. Magic trace. It's right here. Interesting. But let's go get some information from Leuvaarden before we look into that. For some reason, we're supposed to show the stone to him as well. If we look at that quest, it says, I need to go back to the banquet in a while to see what Triss and Leuvaarden agreed on? What? I don't really know what that means. But, run over to the new Court.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guard.
People just standing around. Look at this noblewoman. What are you doing, lady?
I must acquire an invitation to Leuvaarden's.
Ah, yes, you really should. There's no place to sit, though, so make sure you're well rested before you go. Okay. So Leuvaarden should be right upstairs. Guess he has no place better to go. Still don't know about these mysterious noblemen. Oh, there's a bunch of them up here. Oh, excuse me, sir. There he is. What's up, Declan?
We have news about Salamandra.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no. Its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamandra has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
Why me?
Who do you have in mind?
Salamandra have ruffled some feathers. The Squatter, the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Okay, I guess I'll see what I can do. Why is this an option? Let's see what happens if we say this.
You're mad, Leuvaarden.
No. Only one lasting solution to this problem remains. If you succeed, we will meet them here.
Oh, okay. New quest, Unforgiven. I need to speak with Leuvaarden. Well, he's right there in front of us. Completed Lock and Key. I completed the investigation. Time to confront the guilty. The Unforgiven. I must convince either Yaevinn and the elves or Siegfried and his friends from the Order to join us. Well, probably not Yaevinn, because he's not too happy with us since we fought him and his men in the bank. So let's see, which quest is this? The Unforgiven. Leuvaarden wants me to find new allies. We can't defeat Salamandra alone. The elves, the Order, and the Temerian State are the only potential allies I know of. Leuvaarden doubts I'll be able to convince Velerad, so that leaves the elves led by Yaevinn, and the Order with my friend Siegfried. We're friends with Siegfried now, apparently. And then, the Lock and Key quest is complete. That one says, I destroyed the Salamandra den in the trade quarter and learned the location of their base. They won't get away this time. Alright. So we're supposed to speak with Leuvaarden again.
Yes?
Oh, alright, I guess not.
Farewell.
So, oh, what's going on here? That was weird. Show active quests only. So, okay, this quest here... Triss told me the Salamanders couldn't possibly use the stone to communicate with anyone at a great distance. The person they talked to is in Vizima. Triss managed to calculate where the signal might have come from. She marked the spot on my map. And it is right here. Then we have this other quest here, the Unforgiven, and then we need to... I guess Siegfried is the man we're going to have to talk to. For one thing, we don't even know where Yaevinn is, so Siegfried is our man. But I guess since we're right nearby, we'll go up here and check on this, this magic signal. How's my inventory looking? I have a couple things I could drop off here. Let's just drop off a couple things.
You're most welcome.
Oh, I thank you very much.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I just need to look in that box over there. I don't need to be carrying this around with me. And I'm pretty sure I tried to sell these to that guy who likes teeth and he wasn't interested. And I don't need to be carrying these around. What else can I get rid of here? I guess we can hang on to this other stuff. Yeah. Raspberry juice. You know, I never think to drink something like this to restore my endurance during battle. I'm not real sure why. We'll stick with that. Dandelion still sitting there. Does he have anything new to say to us?
Geralt.
Nope. See you. Goodbye.
See you.
Okay, so let's go find this mysterious magic signal.
Perfect.
Perfect. I love that. A witcher completes this mess. It's somewhere over here. Right here. Ah, through this door. Let's save before we get our butts kicked in here. Radovid's hideout. Ooh. Radovid the Stern. Let's see how stern he is about us coming in here. Look at this big empty room, man. I don't need that. Well, well, well. Look who it is. And here's the mirror he was talking into. What's up, dude?
Hello again, Witcher.
Hello.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Let's ask him who Philippa is.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, and bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
Well, I trust her.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
Oh, okay. So, who is this guy anyway?
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Yeah, so when we saw him in the mirror, I think he said something about Ada, like say hi to Ada for me or something like that.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
I shall assemble a great hunt when I return.
I'll never get Salamandra this way. I won't risk meddling in the matters of monarchs. So Geralt figured out that he is actually the king of Redania. That's what they were talking about there, right there at the end.
Witcher.
Okay, nothing new.
Farewell.
Okay, I'm not real sure what that did for us. I met Radovid himself. He is deeply involved in the schemes afoot in Vizima, knows everything about the forged edicts, and seems very interested in Princess Ada. And of course, he rules neighboring Redania. In some way, I've learned too much. Dealing with kings is never wise. Alright. Well, then let us move on to this one. Go have a little talk with our friend Siegfried and see if we could get the support of the Order of the Flaming Rose. I never intended to kind of join them, but it has happened. It was either them or the Scoia'tael, and I don't really like the Scoia'tael, so I guess maybe they're the less of two evils, I don't know. So now we need to run back to the temple quarter, because that's where Siegfried is. Or at least that's where he was the last time I saw him. Before we do that, is there anything else that we can do here in the trade quarter? I don't think so. I don't know where these wyverns are. And Archspore, man, they're going to be hard to get. How many do we need? 3 flasks? And I think we've only got 1. And they look like... Where are they? Is it this? No, that's Death Dust. I thought it was in... Did we not pick any of them up? I know we fought one. Huh. Well, anyway, we don't have enough of the Archspore juice. It's weird, I'm not finding it in my inventory at all, and it's really bugging me because I know we killed one, right? Maybe I forgot to pick it up. Kinda looking that way. Unless this is it. There it is. It's the very first thing in the list. Good grief. Alright, so we have one. We need 3, but that's in the swamps. That's in the temple quarter. This is a weird quest right here. Then we get these dice poker. I don't know where there are more dice players. I don't know where there's a stronger opponent. This is not really a quest. So, yeah, I guess we'll just head back over to the temple quarter. We'll run into Triss's place here and use her teleport thing to go over to the temple quarter. See if she has anything new to say to us.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
No.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. Sorry I pissed you off. I really thought we could work it out. But apparently not. Okay, so here's her teleport mirror. We are going to go to Cockstein's laboratory. And then from there... we will... Let's see, what will we do? We'll go talk to Siegfried. You know, I probably should have cut through the cemetery to see if there was another graveyard in there, but I don't know if one would have been there or not. It's funny how it always seems like it's raining here in the temple quarter, but it's nice and bright and sunny over in the trade quarter. How is that possible? They're right next to each other. Yes, I'm going in here again. Just real quick. I mean, it's 5:30 now. I don't know. Maybe this is their day off. I don't know. Alright, stupid woman. Where are you? When we first found her, she was standing right over here. I don't know. Let's see. Siegfried is going to be down here and around the corner. Excuse me. Just push that old lady out of the way. Witcher coming through. Coming through.